So it's been literally 3 months, 4 months. That's crazy.
I love how it says UFC fighter Serhiy Sidey and MMA fighter Bobby Poulter.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, bro? You couldn't.
We're in August.
It's like
This is like 6 months.
What do you want me to put for you?
Fucking handsome stallion.
It's been like 6
I'll
months.
change it.
Anything.
I'll change it.
Yeah.
I'll change it to that.
And unified fighter Bobby Poulter.
I'd like to be known as Big Dog.
Handsome. I'll bring mine down to just like autistic.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Founder.
CEO, president,
Yeah, and then he's.
I am
he's the
founder
MMA
and
fighter. Like, what the
president.
fuck?
philosopher.
Philanthropist.
I think we should address like the whole how offensive to people who are autistic. Everybody throwing around autism is.
Yeah.
It's just in our culture, dude.
Anybody who is autistic and stuff knows that it's
Are you saying
years
you're offended
and
by
years
it?
and years of like actual like to get a diagnosis is so fucking hard and stuff. No, I'm not offended.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not offended.
I go no.
I'm just bringing up that they could be.
I go out of my way to offend people, but so I'm not offended by it. But like I know some people who are offended by it,
Like by us talking about it.
just in general, right? Like
You're
everybody
offended
talks
by autism?
the tism. I got the tism and everything.
Yeah.
Like
I think it's the same
It's the
thing with
new-
like the R word, let's say, back in the day, how people would just throw it around. And then eventually it got to the point where, but I actually think autism just replaced that word.
I think like for
love how,
mental
like,
health.
politically
So
correct
I
you
think
guys
mental health is the new like in the closet.
Okay, well, how? Explain.
Because think
We're
like,
live, by the way. This
people-
is
yeah, yeah.
golden. Yeah.
Okay, so think of it this way: is like men like hide like any issues they're struggling with mentally because they're a
Okay.
man, right? And I think that they're gonna get judged if, like, Bobby, if you're like, well, I'm suffering from anxiety, we're gonna chirp the fucking shit out of you, right? You know what I mean?
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
But
you
I
would.
think it's the circle that we have.
But that's it. Yeah. But you know what I mean? Whereas like, so it's hard for a man to be a man. You know what I mean? And stuff. So I feel like a lot of people like it's like not discussed. I don't think it's talked about.
Imagine we showed up to the gym and they're like Lyndon, I'm feeling a little bit anxious
Okay,
or overstimulated today.
Yeah, can you be nicer to me today?
Yeah,
I'm
you know what I
triggered
mean?
right
Like-
now. Like I'm having a trigger
Yes,
today.
yes,
Like
that's yeah.
imagine how that
It is
would
the
go.
group. It's just it's
That's
our
a
group, though.
buzzword, though. Also, I think like the way if you told me I'm having a bad day, I wouldn't be like loser, but it might be like.
But also, dude, when like
It's how you approach it.
I was like talking
okay.
to, I feel like we were talking about this a couple days ago. I'm like, if I walk in and Bobby's like he looks like a little happy, then I'm gonna fucking really attack him. But if he walks in and I'm like, oh damn, this dude looks like he's been struggling, I'll be nice.
It is funny how that works. You just can tell when somebody's like, okay, I can take this guy down a notch and we'd still be okay.
Yeah, but some days he walks in, and I'm like,
Not the time.
yeah, you okay,
not the
buddy?
time, yeah.
Yeah, which is almost never.
I think
Every time I see him, he's like, what's up, faggot?
I've had even when I'm like, oh, actually, all right, and I'm just zoned out, and you're like, are you okay? I'm like, you actually
But
care.
you are the sensitive one in our friend group.
I probably am. Yeah, I probably
I
am.
think it's like most sensitive, middle sensitive,
Just
vault.
vault.
He's a
Yeah,
vault.
complete vault.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It would
probably
take a
true.
lot for you to tell us how you were feeling about something deep down.
Yeah,
I feel like we'd have to pry it out
I don't
of
know
you.
what it is.
I don't think you have feelings.
What's it take?
I know what it
to
is.
make you mad? Each person, like, what makes you mad?
Like at each other or just
in general.
Oh, in
Like,
general.
What like traffic? You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't
Things like
bother
that.
me.
Like, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's not much that makes Surrey mad.
Yeah.
Right?
Ugh, there has
Feels
to be.
nothing.
What is it
No,
for
there's
you?
something.
I think you do, but you don't react to things. You're an observer.
I'm an observer.
He's a
He's a
watcher.
voyeur.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a voyeur.
I'm just like, dude, that's probably why. Yeah. No, I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't remember.
But you look at life more playfully. Like I remember when we were at the bar and that guy didn't know either about you were in the UFC or that like I used to fight, and he just starts telling us he used to box and how tough he is and like all this shit. And I'm so annoyed, and you're just like la-di-da, like you think it's the funniest shit ever.
Yeah. I think the only thing that actually gets me mad, bro, is like people who are like when I see somebody actually be mean to someone else, but they're
Right.
like actually mean, not like
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
around me. That pisses me off.
with bad intentions.
Yeah. That's like the only thing that really makes me mad.
But how often are you around something like that?
Not
Like,
much.
Yeah, which is a good thing.
Which
right?
is good. You don't surround
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
With it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you,
Bobby?
Bobby?
I don't know. Makes me mad. That's a tough one. I feel like I don't get like angry very often.
But then you snap.
if I snap, it's been like a long time coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I don't really have like that many. I'm trying to think. I'll think about it. Circle back.
So like people, do you think, or an event like? No,
I haven't thought deeply enough
Lars,
about what makes me angry.
Lars is pretty easy.
aside from like being hungry, that makes him mad.
Like I get annoyed really easily. Yeah.
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 But I've never seen you like
I don't
angry.
yeah.
Like
I don't
angry.
snap easily, but I get annoyed by people pretty easily. Yeah.
What about you?
I'm usually just always mad about something. Yeah.
It's a permanent state.
Yeah,
Just a
fair.
permanent state.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
This is also
People
just
people
a
make me
flow.
mad. You know what I mean? People's
Yeah.
actions.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, I guess I'm kind of the same like that, bro. But like, it has to be like, yeah, somebody being like a shitty person. Then I'm like, dude, like, what the hell?
But you don't take it home. Like if somebody's a shitty person, you're just like whatever, and you know what I mean. You go home. Like,
Yeah, but I'll catch myself like once in a while, like driving home and then like thinking something like like kind of like negative, and but I'm just like, dude, I can't like hold on to this because it's gonna ruin my fucking day, dude.
Yeah.
I want to go home and like relax and chill.
I find I like am really practicing trying not to be like that anymore.
I
Because it
hold
puts
it.
you in an energy state where it's like it's so negative. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then but like I meditate every morning and night, and I find that just like clears it out. But bro, living in that is terrible. Like when you're like so negative and like only thinking of people as like they wronged me and like that, like living in that energy state.
100%. But some people
awful.
become successful like that, bro, which is kind of
Well,
cool.
'cause they
those are
learn
two
to
different
channel it,
things.
right? They
Those are
don't
two different
just-
things, though.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people like there are people out there that are angry at the world 24/7.
Yeah.
That must be so draining.
Like they feel like the world owes them or something.
Or they're just they hate everything. Like I don't know if
Yeah.
the world, maybe they're just jaded from something
Yeah.
experience or a lot of experiences.
Yeah.
But fuck, man, I've gone through like phases when I was younger where I was like angry, and I think everybody does when they're.
Oh,
you know,
I dude, 14 years old, 13, 14.
that
I
was a tough
like
age
that,
for
bro.
boys, right? And it's like
I
you're
was
just
like that.
angry.
Yeah.
But you do learn to deal with it.
I'm like, why are these girls not looking at me, bro?
I'll become a UFC fighter just to get
Do they
pussy.
even know I train?
I do jujitsu.
But I remember I was like fucking 12, and I remember my dad's like 56, and he's still being like, my teacher didn't believe in me. Like now I'm a millionaire. Like that was still his fuel in his 50s, and I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with that. It's just when you're taking like every single interaction as like.
I
person
can see
wronged
that.
me or
Like
this or that.
I've used that like with my dad and
Yeah.
stuff. I'm all like, you know,
I have that exact same
fuck
thing where I'm
you
like,
kind of
teachers
thing,
didn't
like-
believe in me. Like, didn't think I'd be anything. Yeah, I have that for
remember
sure.
all the shit you used to say about me. Now what's up? You know?
You mean like you're using your dad as that?
Yeah,
I mean, like my dad was using teachers.
No, I've used
as
it for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, even bro, I remember the first time I told my parents that I was gonna be a pro fighter. Literally, bro, my mom looks at me and just starts laughing.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, but like seriously, like what are you gonna do? And I'm like, no, I'm gonna fight pro. And she's like, no, but seriously. And then like by the third time, she's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So
It's
So
something hard
like
for me to
what?
understand.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying it's hard for like some like I feel like our parents like they live a very comfortable life. They worked hard and they tried to give us a comfortable life,
Yeah.
right? Like you can just get a 9 to 5 and like do well, like you have enough. Like they raised us well, and they're like, why are you choosing to go and do this?
yeah, fair.
But
That's
I feel
100%
like-
what it is.
Most parents like that though, like I couldn't imagine a conversation be like, oh yeah, you could do anything, kid. Like go for it.
Well,
Yeah,
I remember
feel
just my dad just always telling me the same thing. He's always like, oh, it's only like 1% of people are gonna get in the UFC. And I'm like, yeah, I'll be that 1%. Like,
So like, what motivates you guys in early years to fight? Do you know what I mean? Like chicks.
first thing, the girls was the first reason I started training, dude. Never back
But like,
down.
what
that
keeps?
blonde girl.
That's what kept you going every day. You know what I mean? Like
Till I
'cause
like,
obviously it's not the
Amber
money.
Heard got this
Amber
guy
Heard, bro.
in the
Yeah,
UFC.
from Never Back Down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, it got me pretty far, man.
Yeah.
It got me pretty far.
Yeah.
And then obviously eventually, like, you know, once I had a serious relationship and stuff, I was like, okay, that's not it anymore. And then I like the thrill of it. And then now at this point, I'm just like, I just like the self-growth and lifestyle. That's what keeps me.
Yeah,
doing it now, bro.
yeah.
Like every time I go in a fight and every time I fight, like I get those nerves and get the anxiety, and then we're backstage and then we walk out and then we fucking do the thing.
Yeah.
And then like even after this fight, bro, I remember like going, like you came up to the room with me. I went in, we had that beer.
Yeah.
Right. And I just took the beer in the shower, bro. And I just like took a sip and I was like, fuck yeah.
Which was good because I got out of finishing my beer.
Yeah.
I told Lyndon I'd drink some beer. So, okay.
But that was like,
Bobby, like,
it was girls first though.
Girls,
was it for
yeah.
you first?
Girls?
Yeah, girls, dude.
For me, it's competition, man.
Yeah, the competitive.
I don't know why. Like maybe it's growing up
There's
with
nothing
older
like it,
brothers,
man,
but
yeah.
I
But,
used to
what-
get beat up all the time.
But
like,
what makes you want to do, like, to not be competitive on the side, but, like, what makes you want to, like, you know what I mean? Fight full time. That's it. That's your life.
I think you just start with it you have like something driving you, which for me was like I just wanted to compete. I wanted to like
Yeah.
I literally wanted to win. I just love winning so much, and I
Yeah.
hated losing.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling to win, bro.
It is, but I think I got addicted to that feeling of like I worked so hard for something, and then even just winning an amateur fight made you feel like you're the king of the fucking world.
And it's one-on-one. It's you versus
It's
them.
you
Yeah,
versus,
yeah.
and you're not just fighting him; you're fighting yourself too.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
you had to fight yourself for those 8 weeks, not to eat
Yeah,
the
I mean,
pizza.
fight your
or drink.
demons,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're fighting your demons. It
It's
helped me
crazy.
fight my demons.
It's crazy. Like the high I got from an amateur fight is like the same high I got from a UFC win.
It's not
bro.
any different, eh?
It's the same shit, dude.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, bro. Yeah, it's that
Lars,
same
what about
high.
you? Like, what made you fight?
So angry, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So angry.
Yeah.
I was the
So circle back to what makes you mad. Let's figure Lars out. Yeah. Right.
No, I don't know, man. I was at a bad point in my life at that point. That was like after my dad died, and I got in a couple street. Yeah, we've
Yeah,
talked about. I got a couple street fights. I got knocked out cold.
Yeah.
And I wasn't like losing the like anger, so I was like, I need to go somewhere. There's something to what you're saying with like, there's nothing like competition.
Because you played basketball. And
Yeah,
stuff,
but-
right. So
but-
you were competitive, like.
Yeah, but I was the kid who like would play defense against the best player on the other team and like fuck with them, and like I wanted to fight
Yeah.
on the court.
Yeah.
And then I was like, it fit well into like combat sports
Yeah.
then. So I'm like, oh, this is just what I wanted to do on the basketball floor, anyways. But then I don't know. There's something I think men have like this we have testosterone in us that like, if you don't get it out in some like healthy way, it's gonna in other ways it's gonna ruin your life,
Sure.
right?
100%.
And that's why like a lot of people in martial arts who've been through shit, they're either destructive in their life or they're this destructive in the gym, and then they don't bring that chaos into life, right?
Yeah.
So I think like if you can hone it through like wrestling, jiu-jitsu, whatever, and then it'll help you in life type of thing, right? Yeah, I think that's what it was for probably all of us, to be honest.
Dude, I'd be even if I take 3 days off from training, I'm like, what is this energy?
Person, yeah.
And like, Sarah's like, go do something. Like, you're fucked. And I'm like, I know. I'm sorry.
I feel like it could be anything that gets you in. Like everybody's story is a little different, but it's just one little thing that gets you in. But then you stay because of
Yeah, there's something
there's
wrong
something
with
that
all of
keeps
us.
you there. Yeah.
there's everyone. But then you stay for the lifestyle because like you meet good people. Like there's good people in the community, and there's also just like the will to compete and the will to try to make yourself better every day.
And it's
right?
like
That's where that
impossible to get
personal
bored of
growth is.
MMA, bro. Because like, there's so much shit to
impossible,
do,
yeah.
bro. Like kick, grapple, wrestle, strength conditioning, go for a run, like mobility. Like there's like,
So think of all that stuff. Like, think like how hard it is to be a pro fighter. You know what I mean? Like, think of costs. Like, you have to eat a certain way. You have to do recovery. That costs money. You have to drive the gym. That costs money. You know what I mean? Like elaborate more on that kind of stuff. Like the lifestyle, like the commitment of it's not just going and training. You know what I mean? Like doing a class, right?
well, fuck, dude.
It's like such
It
a
is.
huge
It
commitment.
can be for some people. Obviously, these guys are like the
different
extreme.
level. Yeah.
I actually think a lot of people don't do that stuff. Like not
Even pros.
not
like
a lot of
shit ton
pros train that
don't.
hard.
Yeah.
Like make it a lifestyle.
Yeah.
But the ones that do obviously requires all the
Well,
sacrifice.
I just remember hearing this one thing where the guy was like, if you're gonna try to like do something like that and be the best, like you have to like make your responsibilities outside of training like as little as possible, like because time is pretty much all you have, right, to get good at this. So he's like, don't get a chick pregnant, like don't have 3
don't
jobs,
sidetrack with commitments.
right? Yeah. If you have too much commitments elsewhere, like don't start a bunch of businesses and try to fight at the same time. Like you're just gonna spread yourself too thin, bro.
Yeah.
Fighting's already so chaotic. Like
Yeah.
you have to be a chaotic person to get in it, right?
Yeah.
What is it like? There's athlete, fighter, and then there's like one other
Artist.
artist. Yeah. So then I think some people don't like. They might just be a fighter, and then they're not like, I don't care about my nutrition. Like an athlete would be like,
Yeah.
But if you're a little bit of all three, I think
You
that's
have to be a little bit of all.
Yeah,
three,
but
I don't
there's-
think people that are all one typically do well, but also everyone starts differently, and you can round out that.
Oh,
skill
100%.
set.
Yeah.
That's the sport,
game.
right? I feel like
Yeah.
that's the point.
Yeah. That's the game for sure.
Some comes easier to you that'll be different than for me. Versus
What were
like,
you were an athlete when you first started?
I was definitely athlete when I
I
started.
think I was artist. Because I would just like throw like 360 kicks and like jump guard and like try to fucking hit. Like it was just like creativity for me. I was like 13. I'm like, I just want to do the coolest shit, dude. You know, I didn't meet Lyndon yet, so like I just did whatever I felt was right.
And what you play? You skateboarded?
Skateboarded and snowboarded.
Okay, yeah.
And I played soccer and I hated soccer.
Yeah.
I like skateboarding, snowboarding were my thing, dude. Same thing. I could just do whatever I want, bro.
Yeah.
The individual sports,
Individual sports, yeah. I never liked team sports, man. I didn't like the feeling of having other people fuck up my shit for me. It's like I want to fuck. If I'm gonna fuck up, it'll be on me, right?
That was weird. Just because I feel like I only played team sports. I mean, I played individual sports too, but mostly team sports. And like that change to being like everything is on me now was like it was weird because I used to be like, oh, it's coming, I'm part of the team. But then it's like, oh shit, like if I don't pull my weight, I'm the one that's dying in there.
Yeah, well, I just remember playing soccer, bro, and like I just remember like the team I played for, like it was Rep B, so it wasn't the highest level guys. And like I'd be like fucking scoring a goal, and then like a second later, they score a goal. I'm like fucking looking at the goalie like, fuck you, bro. Like, what are you doing?
The defense made some.
Yeah. So
I was talking to Charlie after. I was like, and he was saying how you were telling him how you played lacrosse. And I was like, oh, apparently he was pretty good. And he's like, yeah, he played on like he knew all the teams you were on. He's like, yeah, he was really good. He played on whatever team. Like, oh, I don't know.
I was not that good.
Well, you went to some school apparently. That's like where all the good kids went.
Yeah, but it's funny because like growing up in a smaller town like Thunder Bay, I was like, oh fuck, like I'm one of the better guys in the city. I'm like, oh, I could fucking I could play professional, and then I go down south or around here, and I'm like, holy shit, it's a different level. We were talking about that the other day, where it's like you can like if you grew up in a small town and you're the best at it, you get this like big fish in a small pond, and then you jump ponds, and all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, I'm not as good as I thought it was.
That was me, bro. Grade 7, grade 8 in elementary school. Like we did track day, and I won everything. And then I realized, oh, everybody else here just is a horrible.
It's white.
No, everybody's a bad athlete. Yeah. I was like winning high jump, 100 meter, 200 meter, 400, and then I went to OFSAA, and I got wrecked. And I was like, oh, I'm just like the best guy at the school. You know what I mean? And then
so OFSAA is the super meet, right?
Yeah, it's like all the schools come in,
and it's only Ontario.
I used to go every year for high jump. Yeah, believe it or not.
Yeah, dude, I did high jump too, bro. And I did so good at elementary school, and then I show up there, and like where my max was is where they started, and I was like, sick. Like I'm losing.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Man. I remember I went to also for tennis in high school, and I was like, oh wow, we did really well.
You look like a tennis guy. Yeah.
I played everything, bro. I literally competed in everything that I could.
That's cool.
And I did that, and I was like, we can actually win this. I remember like trying to do everything right, like show up, I get my nutrition, I sleep 9 hours, like I'm good. I fucking go in there. I think we placed either dead last or second last out of like 25 players, and I was like, this is embarrassing. I was like, I should not be here.
But you're like the champ in your school, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. You're the champ in your school, and you're like, oh, fucking.
But so
chest up.
It shows you how important it is to like in training to train with higher level people and stuff too, right?
100%.
Yeah.
There's that in everything though. Like from amateur to pros, I think there's a big leap, and then obviously regional scene to the UFC is like a big leap as well.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest jump is regional to the UFC because there's a lot of low-level pros out there that will be fighting decent guys, and they are not treating it as a profession, right?
Yeah,
I think the biggest from amateur to pro is just gas tank. Like,
there's a lot of high-level amateurs that will kill mid-level regional guys. I think.
Yeah.
They are out there.
Yeah, it's funny to like just think because like, yeah, you go like to some of the states in the United States. God, yeah. Some of the states there's some really bad guys there, bro. Yeah. Pro guys. And
they're fighting good guys.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
It's wild, man.
Some of those records, like 3 and 50. It's like, what the fuck? Knocked out 50 times.
Like, I just love it.
Well, some guys, they'll fight like every second week. And it's like, they just love fighting. Those are people that just
I wonder if it's...
What do they get paid?
I feel like it's the paycheck, bro. It's like, I got $500 and can go to the bar this weekend.
Yeah, Yeah. It's like, I'm going to go get knocked out at the bar anyway. So like, I might as well get paid.
Might as well get $500 and then,
Some guys also just might love.
Bro. I just don't know if I would love fighting if I got knocked out 50 times, bro.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
But I think there's people that love fighting. There's people that love winning.
Fair.
And there's people that hate losing, right? Like if you love winning, you hate losing. Some guys just actually fight because they just love to get in there and
win or lose. They don't. Yeah.
I literally, it's funny, bro. Like I feel like my perspective changed on that. Like if I lost, it doesn't fuck with me as long as I gave it my all.
Yep.
If I gave it my all, like when the Ramon fight, bro, I was like so happy after that fight. It's like, dude, I fucking did everything I possibly could. Like, but it, like, if I lost, if I didn't perform the way like I felt like I should have performed, then I would have been pissed. But like that fight, I was like, dude, like, there's nothing else I could have done.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have fought smarter, but
But you
in that
fought
moment,
hard, right?
Yeah, in that moment, I was like,
You
yeah,
gave it everything.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
wasn't like a mental nothing. Like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll pull back.
yes, exactly.
I feel like I'd be hard to, like, if I made a wrong decision, it would be still hard to live with. Like, you still beat yourself up about it, but like, if you're like, I didn't do this because I was scared and then I lost, I'd be like,
yeah,
that would really,
I think
that
there's
would eat me up.
Yeah, there can be a moment where it's like, either I'm gonna like pull it up a notch, and I know like a lot of pain is coming with that, or you can like give up, and sometimes like people take that out, right?
oh, dude,
Yeah.
But how can you be in a fight, in a professional fight, and like think about pain? That's what, like, I don't know. I've never been in a fight where I've been like, oh, that really is like, it's gonna hurt. And then I think on it for long. It's like, oh, that hurt. And then you just immediately like, you get back into it. Cause I feel like that's a wild thing to worry. Like, why are you worried about pain? You're in a fight.
Yeah.
But maybe as an amateur, if you're not used to that, but
I mean, I think you still see it at the highest levels, right?
yeah.
Guys
You get
shot.
hit hard enough, bro.
Yeah, it's just a natural.
Yeah. Like I remember when I got him, like when I cracked my orbital bone, I felt that, bro. I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
don't get hit here again. You
but
know
then
what I mean?
how much longer after that moment do you think about it?
No, not at all.
Exactly.
So it was just in the moment, you acknowledged it, and then
Yeah.
But that comes from a lot of training and discipline. I
Yeah.
don't think that everybody, like most people, wouldn't think like that.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
But
So
no brain.
I still think it was so funny how I remember like sitting down round 2 or after round 1 and my nose was crooked, and then coming back in round 2, my nose is back in place, and I was like, "What the fuck, bro?" He's like, "Yo, he's like, your nose is really bad," and then just back to normal, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
that was like my last fight, man. I literally like, I got calf kicked a bunch, and like in the moment I was like, well, like whatever, it is what it is. And then I was like, even right after the fight, I was like, that wasn't so bad. I literally said it to these guys. I'm like, I didn't get my leg didn't get as fucked up as I thought it would. And then within 12 hours, I couldn't walk for a week.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, oh, it was bad. And then I watched it back. I'm like, oh, it was bad.
Yeah.
But you just don't think about it in that moment because you're so like
yeah.
dialed. You have to be.
We should talk about that fight. That was a fucking crazy fight, man. We both had fights since this last fucking. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go back to Arizona.
Yeah.
It's
It's
crazy.
been a
We haven't
minute.
done it since Arizona.
Right?
Yeah.
So you guys went to Arizona.
Yeah. Got some great training in, man. Like, fuck, dude. That team is so like. That second time around, dude, it's like family right away.
I love
You
it,
went
man.
you went
Yeah.
2 weeks this time, right?
3.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did 3, I did 2.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, just
Yeah.
highest level room, bro. I was training a ton with Mario, and then Marcus, and like both these guys are fighting. Like, dude, Marcus just fought Peter Yan. Mario's gonna fight Umar. It's like, dude, where could you get better? And everybody's so good there. Everybody's so chill there, man. And
The attitude. of the guys in the
Except for
room,
maybe
Big deal.
Alex.
he's a little crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But
I love that though. That's kind of fun.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fun to have that.
but the cool thing was like, I was warned the second I got there. Like, yo,
Yeah.
be careful with this guy.
Yeah.
So,
He's just a wild man. He's an
Awareness.
artist.
Yeah.
He's an artist too.
Yeah.
He just like the
I still remember watching around with that one guy from CFFC or whatever, and he breaks his nose that round, bro. And like the guy just finishes the round, his nose is like off to the side. I was like, holy shit, bro. Yeah.
that dude like fought like 6 weeks later and won the title too.
With a beautiful check hook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
That guy's good, man.
He's good. Yeah.
That hook is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But fuck, man.
So what did you take away from Arizona, Bobby?
I think it was just like a different perspective of training and like a different atmosphere, and like the training that we do at home, you get so accustomed to like the pace, the volume, the intensity, and then you go somewhere else like that where it's a mecca gym. It feels like a small gym because everybody knows, like, you know each other, you say hi, like the coaches are super involved. They're super like it's like you said, it's very family oriented, but man, just like the intensity was different, the 10 rounds that you're doing, and like just being in a room with high level guys like that. Like I we are surrounded by high level guys, but I think just to have so many of them in one room
Yeah.
every day,
Yeah.
that's the difference.
Yeah. So you're doing 10 rounds, you're just like UFC guy, Bellator guy, UFC guy, Contender Series guy, 8-0 pro, 7-0 pro. You're just like,
Yeah.
holy.
Especially for the 35ers, like the
Yeah.
smaller divisions, like the MMA lab is just churning talent out.
Yeah.
The bigger divisions, they're still like building.
Still good guys, yeah.
But it's almost like the 205ers, and then there's the 35ers are like the big pool there. But there's still lots of people in between to get good work with. Like it's also just getting variety of training partners, man. It was awesome. It was a good experience.
So then we were in Des Moines, Iowa.
Yeah, dude. When Iowa, That's so funny. I still tell people Ohio, bro. Like I still don't
Ohio,
know,
you do.
I still know the difference. Yeah. When's your last fight? Ohio
Or,
now.
Idaho.
Yeah, and
too,
I'm just like, that sounds wrong. Like, I'll walk away and be like, I fucked that up.
Can we get you to
I
point it
actually
out on the
didn't
map?
fight in Ohio.
I'd love to pull up a map.
I don't even know where that
Point it
is.
out on the
Yeah,
map
yeah.
where you are.
Still don't know where that
I don't
is.
know if
But
I
yeah,
can
that
point
was
it out either.
that was sick, man. Sick. It was a cool card. It was like a good matchup, tough matchup. The guy was like a crazy power puncher, and that was the smartest I fought in my career.
Yeah, very.
Yeah. And like just fought, stuck to the game plan the whole time, bro. And like, yeah, I was super happy with my performance. Yeah, it was crazy because after the fight ended, I was kind of like, I remember like Lyndon goes out to like Lyndon's just so happy, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
why the fuck is this guy so happy? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because
Yeah.
in my brain, I'm like I won, and I was like, okay, I won, but like it wasn't that same like like that like war feeling, right?
Yeah.
But it's because I just fought smart, right? I
Yeah,
didn't have to like go to that, but I was just like almost a little bit unsatisfied. But then when I rewatched the fight, I was like, oh shit, yeah.
It was like
yeah.
picture perfect.
Yeah, but I remember just in the moment being like, oh, that wasn't like the war I felt before my last two fights, right? Like,
doesn't always have to be a war.
it doesn't always have to be a war. And that, when I rewatch, I'm like, oh,
There's a couple times where like I don't know if I imagined it, but I feel like Lyndon's like, fuck you, Serhiy, because you're like, he wanted to brawl a little bit. Like you could see him getting pulled into it, and it's like Lyndon's like,
well, no, you
fucking
can't
way.
remember. He's like, remember what we're doing. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Like, where are we going? That's what he kept saying. Where are we going?
Yeah.
You know what he called it after?
Huh?
Pulling back a retarded racehorse.
Yeah. Bro, that is like the most accurate shit ever. That is, bro, because the whole time I'm like, just let me go. Dude, there's so many moments where I'm just like, just let me go. And then his voice would come and I'm like, okay, don't do it. You know what I mean?
It's funny though, because he can see it in an athlete when he's like, oh, he's gonna go. He's gonna, and he just, he I don't know, his voice just clicks too. Maybe it's because he's been our only coach for so long.
Yeah.
That like, as soon as you hear it, you're like, okay.
Holds you back.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard, but.
Yeah, but that was cool because that fight was like, again, like a lot of people, a lot of noise, but that was the first time I was really like in a UFC fight where I really heard Lyndon's voice. The first two, definitely much harder. Toronto fight, didn't hear shit, dude.
It's also so loud.
Yeah, Toronto fight, didn't hear shit. The next fight, I heard it a little bit, but still very little. This fight, I was like, dude, I can hear everything. Yeah.
Do you think that's like it was a preparation difference or a nerve?
It was.
Nerve
You know what's
system
funny,
difference?
man? I think it's. You know, like, okay, here's my question. Do you like to walk out first or second?
I like to walk out second.
See, I like to walk out first. Because I noticed when I walked out, bro, and I walked around the cage, I settled in more. Because I remember the one thing I did is like I was walking around and I was like just trying to like ground myself, and then I looked into the crowd and I was like actually like seeing people like in the top and like, oh, that guy like has a red shirt on, whatever. Like I was that detailed, you know?
Yeah.
And that like really brought me into like being present. Whereas before you walk out second, it's like fucking chaos everywhere, and all of a sudden it's like 3, 2, 1 fight.
Yeah.
And I didn't have time to settle in, so I'm like, oh shit, I actually like walking.
You really took it in. Like,
yeah,
really took
which
it in.
settled me, like really settled me down, and maybe that's where like
I never even thought about that.
Yeah,
But
I
even
know
the
that was the first
energy-
time I felt it because I walked out second the other two fights.
Even the energy in the back, like you were like, when you were warming up, it was like, this is my room now.
Yeah.
You know what I
Put
mean?
my music
he
on,
had
bro.
his music on. He didn't give a fuck about anybody else. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, this is my turn. This is my room.
Yeah.
Played his music, and this is my mat.
Bo
you know?
Nichols just chilling there. I'm like,
Yeah, it was like eyeballing you the whole time. Yeah.
well, he pounds.
Yeah.
I noticed it
I
a
just
few
think he
times.
hadn't seen footwork before like that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Especially in that fight too, like you use your feet so well. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He in 15 minutes, like how many times did he really touch you?
Dude, I remember looking at my face after and being like, yes, this is what I want.
Especially considering like the last fight wasn't so bad. Like
But
he
it was
did-
still like, I still had that swollen ass
Yeah,
fucking lip.
yeah, lip filler,
Yeah. I had a
Versus
cut
the
on my
first
head.
fight.
The lip filler sucked, dude. I'm like, I can't even go out, bro. Like, I look like shit.
he's like trying to eat a steak. It's like falling off of his
Oh.
face. I'm like, oh,
That was
no.
the worst part of it. I'm like I can't enjoy food the same way. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
That lip filler shit sucked, dude. I remember like seeing Izzy get in one of the fights, and he had that pup, and I was like, damn, I have the same shirt.
Against
now.
Kelvin, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, so that was sick, man. And now we're just trying to get on the UFC Vancouver card.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I think.
What do we got? Like 4 fights announced? Is there? Or
Yeah,
is
it's
there
only
just
4.
one officially?
No, there's like 4 fights.
It's still like 10.5 weeks. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like what they started announcing them
Yeah.
like 8 weeks out. It's like
Yeah.
when they. So the 3 fights already, 4 fights already. It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
It's what Jazz against that French girl.
Yeah,
Was it
Ferreira.
Fiora?
Fiora something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
that's a
then
great.
there's like 3, like 3 fights, but there's no Canadians on those 3 fights. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
all Americans. That's why I'm like, yo, they're probably gonna start filling it up with a ton
Sure.
of Canadians,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, they have to. And then if the main like we talked about, if the main event is Mario versus Umar 35ers, they're gonna stack it up with 35ers.
Yeah.
Because even like, dude, like the Iowa fight, bro, there's a ton of 35er fights because of Sandhagen versus Figueiredo,
Yeah.
right? Like they kind of do that on purpose.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a good fight for Jazz.
I think
Really
so,
good
too,
fight.
Yeah.
Well, it's a great fight. She's fighting up the rankings. Isn't she ranked second?
Yeah, she's ranked
She
second.
just fought for the title, right?
So if Jazz can finish her, it's very
Title
likely
shot.
she's fighting
Yeah,
for the
for
title
sure.
next. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which is wild, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
That'd be so sick.
Yeah, it would.
Sure.
Yeah, that'd be
I don't.
so
Yeah. Like in my head, it's inevitable.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's a couple fights away from being like the first women's UFC champion in Canada. You know what I mean?
What a
Like
story
it's
that
is.
like
Yeah.
I,
She started
I was
at
talking about last
26.
week. Like I'm like, your life's gonna change, man. Like it's gonna be nuts because
Yeah.
like it's like it hasn't been since St. Pierre, you know.
Yeah.
And look at like look at him, you know. Like and then being a girl too,
Yeah.
right? Like it's
and she's
gonna
so
be big.
like she's perfect for it because she's so down to earth, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, chill and relax,
yeah.
bro. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like, yeah, couldn't happen to a better person. Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And then Bobby fought fucking 4 weeks after my fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. 3 or 4 weeks.
Goddamn, never seen a man so fucked up entering a fight.
Oh, dude,
before.
the amount of
right?
adversity you fought through, which
Let's talk
that,
about it.
That was the like. I feel like we were all we're very proud of you for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure, dude. Especially fucking how that fight went, but bro, like
Yeah, man, he dug. Yeah.
that was crazy. Cause like
It had to have
Not only
happened
you're
that
the-
way as well,
yeah,
right?
and not only you're the most fucking fucked up I've ever seen you, but you're fighting the toughest fight you've ever had
Yeah.
against a fucking killer.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what brings that out, though.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not
100%, man. But just you coughing in the back, bro. Just fucking.
Buddy,
was
I was
brutal
like,
weight cut.
I was like, I think we should pull out of this fight after the weigh-in.
Yeah, dude.
That was
Lars is like
fucked.
calling me, freaking
Yeah, I
out.
know.
Like,
We
do I take
talked
him to the
about it. And
hospital?
it was like, fuck. Well, talk to Lyndon. Like, what's Lyndon say? Like,
Yeah.
should he be fucking doing this?
I
Like,
was.
what's
You
going
wouldn't
on?
let me take you to the hospital. You're like, go.
I
fuck
knew
What
I
was
was
going through your head?
You're like, give me an hour. After an hour, give me 2 hours. After 2 hours, give me another. I'm like, come check on me later. And then I'm like, are you okay? You're like, I'm fine. I can tell he's still absolutely fucked.
It's like, wait, where am I right now?
I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, what was going through your head, bro?
Like during the weight cut?
Yeah,
Or?
like all that, bro.
Yeah.
I don't like. I feel like leading up to that, I had been training for like I had like a 16-week camp.
Yeah.
Not even that I had a fight booked. I was just training because at that point we were struggling to get fights. So we were like, okay,
Just
Short
like, ready.
notice.
I'll just be ready to take a short notice. Like there was a couple of short notice fights we did take. We're like, hey, you're fighting in 6 days here. Didn't work out. You're fighting in, 12 days here. And it
Yeah.
didn't work out. And I was just like, I was in the mindset of just like, I'm going to be ready to go when it calls. And then, I had a 9-week notice for that fight. So I'm like, I don't know. I was just so excited by the fight, by the matchup. And I was like, this is my time. I was like, I'm going to just train so hard. And I did until, 4 weeks out, I just started to break down pretty hard. Like a lot of injuries. I think my last 4 weeks, I didn't spar. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
My neck was so. I was like stuck in bed for 3
Yeah,
days.
your neck was jacked up.
Yeah, and then I just kept getting sick because I kept trying to push through it as soon as I could.
You're sick on fight week.
Yeah, I got really sick.
Yeah,
on
literally
fight
had the
week.
flu, right? Like,
I had not even the good kind of flu that helps you lose weight.
yeah.
I was like high fever, trying to get in the sauna. I was like,
And then didn't you like fucking sodium up by accident?
I did. So I got an IV during the week because I was like, I gotta be strong because I was like, I was not feeling very good at
Yeah.
all. And then I was like starting to lose weight. I was starting to get below 90, and then all of a sudden I had an IV. And I
What'd you
talked
get up
to
to after that?
I got up to 95. And I was like, but the thing is, like, I was like, I don't know. Like, I was trying to research it, and they're like, yeah, like there should be some sodium. And then I called the nurse who was doing it. And I'm like, I want to get this done, but like I can't have too much sodium or else I'll rehydrate too much. And she's like, yeah, there's not much in the bag. Like you should be fine. Like it shouldn't impact your weight at all. And I'm like, okay, like sounds good. So I did it, and then I blew up. And then so like the Tuesday night I was like 195 pounds, and I was weighing in on Thursday.
Yeah.
25 pounds.
And like I wasn't feeling, because I hadn't really been able to train much, so I wasn't like in peak condition anymore. Or like in my mind I was like, fuck, like I'm starting to get worried. Like I don't know if I'm still in peak shape, but I was like, I'm still gonna do this because I was like, I just need to do it. I need to do this for myself. I was like, inactivity has been the crux of my career. I feel like I'm fighting once or twice a year, so I'm like, I'm gonna do this, like no matter what. And like Lyndon's like, are you sure? Like he was very good with me all camp, like checking in to make sure that like you know, like, I don't know, like, do we take this? Do we keep fighting? Do we keep fighting through it? Even though you can't do this, do that. And it's like, I just remember being like in my head, not sure, but then just like the words would come out, be like, I'm good. I'm going to do this. I'm going to be fine. So I'm like, I don't know. That's what I want to be. So that was
Someone
a tough.
just got to will it into existence.
Power of
right?
the mind.
I willed into it. So I cut like, that 24
And how hard
pounds.
was that wake up, bro?
You know what, man? Leading up to the weight cut was way worse
Like, what do you
than the
mean?
weight cut.
Like leading up to it.
Because I was super sick from like the Sunday, which is
Right.
when I started my water load,
Right.
to like the Tuesday night, Wednesday was when my fever started to die down. So I was like, okay, now I'm going to cut it.
Yeah.
But I was pretty sodiumed up. So like the weight did come off. And like, I think the problem is it came off too fast. And I think that's why the rehydrating was so hard, because I did it all in one go. And like I cut 24 pounds in
What
like
did
30
you
hours.
weigh in morning? What'd you wake up at?
Weigh in morning, I'd already done quite a bit of cutting. So I was like 181.
Yeah.
Which is still
Yeah.
decent
Still
amount of
11
weight,
pounds
bro.
in how many hours?
Yeah. And then I cut that. And then, you know, like obviously I felt like shit, but like, you know, fuck. You always feel like shit when you're cutting weight.
Would you say that's the worst you've ever felt after cutting weight?
The rehydration was the worst I've ever had. Like I was like, I started to drink water. Like I started my rehydration protocol. And then it just, I don't know what happened. Something happened like in my chest. Like I started to not be able to breathe very well.
Yeah.
And then like, I just remember I'm like,
organs
I just
started
need a
shutting
minute.
down,
Yeah. I actually was like, fuck, like I think, cause I was coughing cause I was sick.
Yeah.
And I think I felt like I pulled something.
Yeah, it could be for sure. Right?
But then you're so weak that like, oh, like I was like, I just need a minute. Like I went to the bathroom and I was like,
passed out. in the
I couldn't
urinal.
stand up. Like I couldn't stand up. Like I was like hunched over. I felt like a crackhead.
So after the weigh-in's done,
Yeah.
like what's going through your head? Lars is like, let me take you to the fucking hospital.
Well,
Yeah.
he's in the like from the bathroom. Then Marley was like, "Can you go check on him?" I go in the bathroom, and you couldn't stand basically.
Bro,
Yeah.
Mark called me crying.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I was like, yeah, dude. And I was
didn't
like,
know that Yeah.
fuck.
And then we just, I don't know, we were like looking it up. You were lying down. You were like, I can't stand, I can't breathe. And I'm trying to like Google things. I'm like calling him and I'm like, let's just go to the hospital because it wasn't getting better.
Well, it wasn't for like an hour.
Wait,
It was a rough hour. It was a rough
And he
hour.
goes, let me just do the interview. Oh my! So I'm like, let me watch him during the interview. This is the worst, like the worst pre-fight interview I've ever seen. Can't even breathe. Asking for like multiple moments, like coughing. You got through like 2 words at a time, and then would start coughing.
you just had to crop the shit out of that.
Dude,
interview.
yeah,
He crushed that, man.
Yeah, they killed it. They killed it.
Edited that because
Yeah,
I remember after I got, he's like, "Thanks, man. I know that was tough, but you know,
We'll
go
make
take
it
care of
work."
yourself."
The
And
cuts
I was
they
like,
did. Oh my god!
I was like,
it was like a word at a time.
after that, I was like, I'm gonna look like an idiot tomorrow. I was like, people are gonna watch this. I hope they just don't show it.
Yeah.
It was.
Like, what do you think most seeing you like that and stuff? Like, what's him and his team thinking? They're like, there's no way he
I
fights?
tried to just
hide it.
Yeah.
before the weigh-ins, like
Yeah.
before the actual like face off, like I was really just like
You were still all right there.
I was just sitting there. I was trying to just be as like, and that, I was actually okay. Like I obviously was uncomfortable, but it was the rehydration that like I kind of
Yeah.
everyone had left, or most people had left, thank God. And I'd already done the doctor thing where I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, being in that room though, I was like, this is the dumbest sport in the world. Like everybody's just dead. Like it's literally putting yourself on the brink of death
Yeah.
the day before you're gonna fucking get in a car crash.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. I wish
it almost
there-
demoralized me though, seeing Mo. Like he's like shitting there shadow boxing. He's like hyped up, and I'm like, I can't breathe. I'm dying. But you know, that's the game. That's the mental game, right?
But
That's
I
like,
mean, it shows the warrior spirit, though, man. Like you fucking dug, you know.
Yeah.
Like talk about the fight, you know. It was like fucking tough first 2 rounds, you know.
yeah. I went out there and I just didn't feel like myself. I didn't feel like I had my timing or my range or anything, and I was just making poor decisions, one
Yeah.
poor decision after another, and I'm like, fuck, like I got to figure it out. But it took me 10 minutes to wake
So is
up.
that what it is? Like after the second, it just clicked. You're like,
I don't know, man. I feel like I was losing everything. I like, there was a moment where I was like, this is everything that like I've trained for. If I lose this fight, like that's going to set me back like
Yeah.
2 years potentially. And I was like, I don't have that time. So I was like, I'm going to go out there
And he's like an awkward guy. Even like, bro,
Yeah.
good luck finding your fucking timing and your range with a guy like that. He's awkward.
he was fast,
slippery.
man. He was slippery. Every time I
slithers.
grab him, he would find a way to scramble to his feet. And
Yeah.
I expected that I would be able to take him down a little bit easier. And when I couldn't, I was like, okay, like I'm okay on the feet, but I was like, I know that if I can get on top of him, I was like, it's going to be over.
yeah,
but it took me 10 minutes to get on top of him.
Yeah.
Fuck it, dude. You did
10 and a
it.
half, 11 minutes.
Yeah.
And 81 punches. Holy fuck, they let that go for a while.
Yeah.
You know what though, man? Like that's this. Both of us are kind of like if he had won that fight, maybe contender series again, or if he had won one more fight. Like we were both like 1 or 2 fights away. That like you can't afford that. You can't afford to take that.
Yeah.
So it's like we're both fighting for our life in that
For
moment.
sure,
So you know, did the ref leave it a little longer than he maybe? But I also, you know, I would have
when you got up there. How fucking hyped were you,
bro. I was in another world.
Yeah.
That was the happiest I've ever been in my life because I was like, I remember one moment I'm like, he's exhausted, and I was like, if I can just flatten him. As soon as I felt him starting to flatten out, I'm like, this is it. I'm gonna literally
Go for it.
Yeah, I was like, if I don't finish in the next 30 seconds. I'm probably just not going to get up.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was like, I'm going to give everything. And I just
crazy.
fucking let it go.
Because arguably you needed the finish.
There's no argue.
Yeah.
Well, even in between rounds 2 and 3, Lynn is like, we don't know, but
Yeah.
I think you're down 2.
Yeah.
And that was like, I think that moment was what sprung in my head.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Did you
It's
see
what we
the
trained for.
scorecards? Like, do you know?
No, we didn't know, but I mean,
curious.
like, you know, Lyndon has a good, I trust him with that.
Yeah.
100%.
I remember like I talked to like your mom through it again and stuff, and I remember like I'm like, that's okay, like he's still in that round, and then next one I'm like, I think you probably lost that round too, but like that's okay, we're wearing him down, you know. Like
Well, that's weird though. In my head, like that's what I tell myself all the time, whether it's true or not. I'm like, he's getting tired.
Yeah.
He's getting tired. Even though I might be losing, I'm like, he's still getting tired. That's at some points I would just shoot in. I'm like, I'm just gonna make you waste energy.
Yeah.
I was like, energy to me meant nothing. I was like, I'm just gonna keep going.
I'm already dead.
That's what I mean. I was dead inside. where
I'm
I was
dead
like-
inside. Yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna keep fucking going. If I'm gonna lose, fuck it. We're just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a thing, but then also sometimes I think guys could just think that and they're just getting their ass kicked. But
Well, also if you tell yourself you're tired and they're not, you're mentally broken. You're done. Like that's
sure.
one decision away from quitting.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
and you know we all are like in that fight. You're always one decision away from just losing.
Yeah, for
losing
sure.
it all. So
One weird scramble. One fucking.
well, there was one time in the first round when like he wrapped my neck up from a weird awkward position. I'm like, I'm okay, and then he started squeezing. I'm like, I don't know if I'm okay.
Yeah.
But you know that's just where you just try to stay calm. And I just like, fuck.
yeah,
But fuck, man, I learned a lot about
Sick
myself.
though. Now you got a fucking title fight for
That's it,
Unified.
man.
On Fight Pass.
Yep.
so let's talk about that. Next
Exciting,
up.
man. Yeah, you know, just started. Like, I mean, I've been training, but
Yeah.
like the camp, I guess Lyndon
Officially,
likes to do 6 weeks, but I've been training really hard for I wanted to do 10 weeks of
Just
like
because you got more rounds now. Yeah.
I got more rounds, yeah. But like I didn't have any time. Like within 3 days of that last fight, they were already like calling me up. They're like, you know, Jake's like, I know you know you're probably still recovering, but like we have this opportunity. I think we got to take this. And it's like, of course.
Yeah.
So mentally, I've been preparing for this, but
Yeah.
now we just get the physical preparation in, and I'm gonna change. I'm making little tweaks. You know, I got my whoop on to get my recovery up because you know we trying to make little adjustments because in that camp I think I went a little too hard, a little too early.
Dude, that's one thing I'm trying to do too, man.
It's hard though, man, because I feel like the intensity is not something that I'm good at moderating.
Yeah, I know.
I can't.
know.
I just
work harder, but
I go full retard.
But
man.
now when I'm like,
It's just how it
It's
goes.
like now like when I'm like even these Sundays now we've been doing the plyos and stuff, and like it's nothing too crazy, and then I recover and I'm like, dude, I feel so good on Monday. Like we just gotta like bring it down. Like we know how to work hard. Now it's just like we gotta work smart, bro.
you guys got to take a day off. To be honest, I think
What day are we gonna take off, brother?
this is.
Yeah.
There's always it's like you said. There's just so many facets to the sport that it's like
I understand, but you hear like Aljo talking about it, he's like he takes up to 3 days off a week sometimes, which is crazy.
it could work.
I think one day would just
work.
rejuvenate your body, rejuvenate your mind. I know you're.
It's like an individual.
Yeah, it like
too.
pulls you back a bit.
It does.
To
It
where, like, you
it
can
gets you
work harder.
motivated. Even taking a day off, the next day I'm like ready to fucking train.
Yeah,
It's wild, but I think if you get comfortable training every day, or like you can maintain a high intensity that whole time, and then when you take one day, you can just shoot right back up. Versus if you take days off consistently, you're not going to feel as good.
no, I agree with that. I'm
Necessarily
not saying take 3
on the
days
day.
off. I'm
No,
saying
no, I
take a
know.
day off. Yeah,
But I think that it's best to train when you can, and then if I really need a day where I'm like I'm dying,
yeah.
Listen to your body.
Yeah.
and I say that, and I'm getting better at it, but
I'm getting better at it too, man.
because sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm broken today. Okay, I'll just go in and drill, and then I end up going drill, and then I'm like, oh, I'll just do one live round, and then I end up going all the live rounds.
Yeah.
But that's something to work on, right? And that's something that I'm trying to do more
I
of.
feel like that's the next progression, bro.
It's hard though, man.
It's hard, man, but it's like every time I do it, I'm like, that was even today, bro. We were grappling, and I'm like, I can scramble here, but my arms are a little sore. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not. I'm going to try to figure out a different way to get out of here. And I'm like, the round's ended. I'm like, thank God I did that, bro. Thank God I just grappled smart today and not explode or fucking do anything stupid and hurt myself more. But then I was a dummy and I fucking grappled a big guy yesterday, and like that was stupid, man. Like, you know, like I don't know why I did that, but
hey man, that's what we're not, you know, we're trying to learn every day with that stuff. But it's also
that was like a lesson. I'm like, okay, well I'm not doing that ever again. Like I'm not going to go up more than one weight class. Like there's just no need. There's no need. Yeah.
Not for a hard, especially when you're doing 30-second goes. Like that was a high intensity practice. Yeah. Like you do 3 5s and then you
couple
do
twos,
4 2s, and then you do 4 30-second, and these are all max effort. It's like by the 30-second goes, like that's the mats are slippery. Yeah. Everyone's tired. Yeah. Nobody's thinking the way that they should. Yeah. Because everyone's like, you know, you're just trying to grind through it. But yeah, that's the way.
And when Chris is like, put yourself in the situation.
I know.
You have to get this takedown or you lose the fight. I was like, oh, fuck. All right, bro, I'm shooting before this guy shoots. Yeah.
His motivation, bro, when he's watching me go, I'm like, it's like another level gets unlocked. I'm like, I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. If he's like, go, I'm even if I'm exhausted, I'm like.
I'm the same, dude. He's like, yes. I'm like, okay, I'll keep going.
Yes, coach.
He pumps you up, bro.
He does, man. His motivation, like his ability to motivate you is just out of this world.
Yeah. It's really good.
His talks after practice.
They're really good.
Really cool too. Yeah.
Well, he's like, bro. He's into like the mindfulness and spirituality and all that kind of stuff. So you can see like when it translates when he talks about it.
Yeah. And he's a high level competitor. He competed his whole life. So like watching him, like he puts himself and he's like, I know I went through this, and so he can relate what you're going through so well, which I think is extremely important as a coach, because it's like if a coach is like, just do that. Yeah. It's like, fuck, man, like, all right, but he relates it to you so well.
He's like, I want to be the counter wrestler, and I had to force myself to shoot, even though I didn't want to shoot. And it's like, oh fuck, okay, I feel that too.
Makes you think differently.
Different. Like, fuck, he went through it too. You know. Yeah.
You're gonna be feeling this when it's it's gonna feel
yeah. He's very in tune with that kind of stuff, which is super helpful. But so we're just we're grinding,
crazy, man. You're gonna get this fucking dub, and then, fuck, dude, you'll be right there, there, man.
Yeah, hopefully get another win or two, and then just.
Fuck, dude.
Just keep winning.
I would just say another one, bro. Yeah.
Contender was right after potentially get there, but
timing's tough because obviously I wanted to be on this year, but you know it is what it is. You can't control that, so I just.
But dude, even if you're just the unified champ, like short notice opportunities.
I'll be ready.
Definitely.
I'm definitely
you're already in that talk. Yeah.
I'm gonna go down there to Vancouver and just be ready to fill in short notice regardless. So it doesn't really matter. It's just I feel like that's the thing with this sport, man. Like if you're only doing things perfectly, you're probably never going to get there.
That's life, bro. Anytime.
There's no right time. Right?
Every time is the right time, baby. Yeah. Or not every time, but like.
Yeah. I think life's all timing relationships.
Yeah, 100%, man. But it's hard because you can never know. It's always like you never know when the timing is going to be there. And like if you're not ready for that time or that moment, like that's when you lose or that's when you take the wrong fight. Like,
you're right.
Versus if you're ready, even just mentally, not even, that's all that really matters. But some guys do that really well. Like I remember... was it Rob Font? It was like 4 hours notice. I think it was against Brian Ortega, right? That he was just in Vegas and he's like, yeah, I'll fight. Or was it Lopez?
Danny Ige.
Oh, was it Danny Ige?
Ige, yeah.
Okay, Ige just like,
I always confuse those two.
He fought Lopez,
Yeah, but that was just like, hearing those stories, I'm like, I want to do that one day. I just want to like, you just want to be that guy. That's like something.
I think about it all the time. Yeah. I'm like, fuck, if something happened to Batista or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's like ready to go, move up, and you got to take it.
You got to take it, dude. But I think those are almost like win-win situations.
Yeah, they are for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Especially where you're at, right? Like there's no losing in that. Yeah, not a chance. Yeah. Like lose the fight, you put on your performance, like it doesn't even matter. That's still your stock grows.
Yeah.
But, that also gives you the opportunity that if you win that fight, you're the fucking man. Mm-hmm. And you can live with that for the rest of your life, right? Those are the moments that we fucking.
That's what we
those
live
are the
for,
moments
bro.
that I want to live for.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Bobby, favorite combo in MMA?
Spam overhand into a shot is what it seems like. Feint look away and then shoot in. And just.
Lars.
I'm kidding. Seems to what I do.
I don't know. Could we pick like something crazy or something?
What's just your
fundamental?
Favorite? What's your favorite combo?
Fundamental, just be like cross hook into swing kick of some sort, or like a question mark kick or something. Crazy is like low kick into spinning hook kick.
Damn.
Honestly, bro, my favorite's been fucking faking the left hook and a spinning heel kick to the body, bro.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Like you step across with the left hook.
Yeah, but when somebody's on the wall and they're circling.
Yeah.
That's what I've been landing that consistently.
Yeah.
Man. That's been my favorite, bro. I'm like, I don't know why this feels so
You've
right.
put in like a year of spinning back.
Yeah, I did a lot with Lucas, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now just like, bro, it lands so consistently, dude.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. If it lands, whoa, you're in
Yeah.
fucking trouble.
And it, bro, it, like I just always touch the liver with my heel, but it's always when guys are circling. Right?
It's not when guys are coming forward.
I don't do it backwards. No.
No, okay.
No, I've done it.
That's like the jumping one.
I've done the
That's good.
jumping one on TJ
Yeah.
before, but the circling one is when I'm like consistently landing that one, dude.
Probably lower risk too, because
Yeah,
they're
it is
already
lower.
angling
Yeah, they're already
off.
going to
Versus
that
if
side.
you come forward and I spin kick and miss.
You're fucked. Then you're doing the Chris Weidman versus Luke Rockhold shit, right? Yeah. But then you see a Holloway like fucking land that shit, dude, and you're like, holy fuck,
wild, bro.
The fact that he was doing it on Poirier and Poirier was in southpaw was impressive because usually that kind of fucks you up.
Yeah, you really have to be accurate with
Yeah,
that.
because if you miss that like the angle, you're fucked.
Especially when you're sweaty, all it has to do is slide off
Yeah.
a little bit, and
Yeah.
somebody's got your back, or
Yeah.
you're getting hit in the back of the
Yeah,
head, which
yeah.
puts you right out.
But fuck, dude, that's been my favorite fucking combo, dude.
Nice.
Sorry, hottest chick in MMA.
Huh? Hottest chick in MMA.
We already know.
Tracy Cortez.
Tracy Cortez.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, I wasn't expecting
What,
that.
really?
Yeah.
Okay,
She looked good in her last fight.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely Mackenzie Dern.
Fuck, I forgot.
I
about
knew
that.
somebody would say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the Brazilian girl with like the anime tattoo?
She's
like, right
yeah.
here?
I don't know
That
her name.
girl's so hot.
I thought she was on the Toronto card.
Yeah.
What about
that?
Dakota in PFL?
Dakota?
Dicheva?
Bro, Dakota's a savage.
Right?
bro.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen a girl
Yeah.
that like understands distance and like what weapon
Punching
and
mechanics,
Then she
bro.
has every weapon too, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
oh my god, that
What
girl.
is she,
Sick
16-0, is she?
I don't know. She's putting everyone.
She
out,
just
bro.
signed with PFL.
Yeah.
dude. Seeing her in the UFC would be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but like her
probably
dad
paying her
and her
so
mom
much.
were Muay Thai fighters, eh?
Probably paying her
They
so much.
For sure would have to
Yeah,
hang on to her for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't lose that.
No,
Yeah.
she's a beast, bro.
I feel like PFL's good at that though. Like you don't usually see guys going from the PFL to the UFC very often because they try to hold on to those guys, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're big ones for sure.
Yeah, the big name.
They're
Obviously,
stars,
yeah. They're holding on to their big names. You know, they kind of have to. But a girl like that, she's like a superstar already.
already. Yeah.
And she's only probably had like what 3 or 4 fights with them.
Well, she came up through their feeder system when they're like they've got some weird shit in Europe.
yeah, they got that whole. Yeah.
But I don't know how many she's really had.
They do build their guys up
Yeah.
and their girls up a lot.
What a savage though. I mean,
Yeah.
at some point she's gonna have to go to UFC, but
Yeah.
Well, unless PFL can give her competition, right? Which I'm sure there's always
Yeah.
somebody to give her, but whether or not it's
she fought that girl who fought Valentina Shevchenko and like almost beat her.
who's that?
I don't know, Brazilian girl. I don't remember.
I feel like
But she
Jazz
fucking
runs
killed her.
through Shevchenko too.
Shevchenko?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the grappling ability of Jazz.
Yeah, I
was
think
just-
like
yeah,
that's why I'm like,
tough.
if that's her path,
Yeah.
is this rank 2 and then her, I'm like,
Yeah.
You don't usually see people with like that kind of front headlock in women's MMA, like even in men's MMA. But like she just like as soon as she gets a Darce or an anaconda, like she just is so good at chaining them together.
She's got such long arms, like it's crazy.
She's got such long arms, and she also just uses her leverage so well. It's wild.
But bro, she gets like every face here. You're like, dude, you're getting better and better and
Yeah.
better.
she hadn't
and better.
even like really like put the squeeze on in her last fight either, right? Like she was just like she was setting it up, position and stuff, and then all of a sudden she stopped. She's like, oh shit, okay,
Son of a good Darce.
yeah.
Yeah.
But those limbs though, she's built to Darce and
yeah.
front headlock people. That is like.
Yeah.
And then obviously the thousands of reps.
Yeah.
Like that's like most of their game in NTT. Like everyone there has a good front headlock.
Yeah.
But then hers is just like
Next level.
next
yeah.
level. Yeah. It's wild.
Interesting to see who they give Mikey. Vicente
Yeah.
Luque or something, probably, I bet.
Yeah. I mean, it's a big fight for him.
Yeah.
I feel like this could either put him in the rankings or he fights somebody in the rankings, which would be ideal. But I don't know, man. I feel like he's at that perfect pinnacle right now, where he's just a couple fights away.
70's crazy deep. Like it's wild. But he's on like the outskirts of the top 15.
And he's so good.
And he's so good, yeah. There's so many guys.
I feel like that's the story for most divisions, but at 70, like
I feel like Bantamweight is like so stacked. Biggest roster, I think, right?
Bantamweight's probably the most stacked right now.
the
yeah.
top 5 of bantamweight though are just like they're all absolute studs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't see like I mean top 15 obviously everyone in the UFC like you got to be the best of the best, but Yeah, man. I feel like maybe it's because you're a 35er, but I watch the 35ers so much now, and I'm like, fuck, man. Like,
they're just exciting, bro.
They're
They've just
exciting,
been on fire, yeah.
It's
They've been on
crazy that 35-25 is a 10-pound difference.
No one gives a fuck
it's not.
No
about
one gives a
25.
fuck about 25.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's
all
insane.
the good 25ers just go up to 35.
I've been watching some 25 fights, and I'm still like not that like that. Joshua Van guy's pretty sick to watch, but like still, man.
They don't quite
Yeah,
have
he
the
is
pop.
actually. Yeah.
They're just so fast, though, which is so impressive. Like, to see, like, in the cardio of them, because they're so much smaller, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's a very fast-paced game of that. I just, like,
Technical, fast, yeah.
technical, fast, and, you know, you got to be explosive, obviously, if you're only 150 pounds, 145 pounds in the fight.
Fucking
But-
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Van's getting a title shot. Right?
Yeah.
So he's like 3 fights in the UFC. He's
Yeah.
getting a title shot.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same position, right? Whereas, like, he had a couple fights
Yeah.
in the UFC, and, like, that'd be, like, the same thing as, like, Serhiy going in against Umar or
Yeah.
Batista if, like, something like that happened, because, like, that's super cool, man. Like, to see him just, like, step up on short notice like that and just put
And
on a
then win,
banger.
bro, yeah.
And that Wellmaker guy, he's a 35er?
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
He's got some serious power in that right hook.
Yeah.
It's wild to think that he was, like, full-time.
Yeah.
What was it? Was he, like, a
Welder.
construction worker? Welder.
Welder,
Okay,
yeah.
welder.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, like, man, the last knockout, like, he turned Moutinho, like, a full 180 degrees with that hook.
Yeah. But I don't think Moutinho's ever the same after O'Malley, bro, because he got KO'd right away after that too. By
Did he?
another guy. Yeah.
Who did he get KO'd by?
I forget the guy's name, but he had one more chance in the UFC, and he got KO'd again, and then got cut. I don't think he was ever the same, bro.
Well, he took a beating. He never got dropped in the O'Malley fight.
No.
They stopped it standing, but he took a
Standing, yeah.
beating.
Did he not get dropped? I swear he got dropped in the beginning of the first.
I
Maybe he got,
don't know, yeah.
but in the ending sequence,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
But he's one of those guys that you see, like, he got dropped and, like, he's right back into it.
Yeah.
And he's just, like, so comfortable getting hit, which is
Yeah,
just, like,
till your body
till you're
shuts
not.
down,
Yeah.
right?
It's a scary style, man.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
But-
you can only take so many shots, so your brain's literally like, oh, we're going to sleep.
yeah,
It's fucking crazy, bro.
yeah.
What do you guys think about Hamza versus fucking DDP?
Man, that's a crazy
Yeah.
fight. But I feel like, man, DDP just seems to be like the Dark Knight, man. Like, how do you beat him? He just seems to not accept anything.
The only way I see it, bro, is if Hamza can take him down and just get him into like what he got Usman into right away, and DDP makes a dumb mistake. Like, tries to get up and expose his back and lifts his chin up and gets sunk. Yeah.
No, he'd get caught, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's tough, man, because, like, DDP's a cardio machine and he's also a workhorse.
He's a workhorse, dude.
So, like, if
we were
you can-
talking about that,
Yeah,
same.
you think it's like he's got it all day?
I would bet a lot of money on
Yeah.
DDP only because, like, if Hamzat could,
I don't.
you have Hamzat?
Yeah.
I don't know who I have, dude.
Yeah.
I
rewatched this morning actually Hamza versus Usman,
yeah.
and it's like that first round he gets crushed, but then bro he's slowed down like crazy.
Yeah.
That's the thing, man.
Problem is he shoots out of a fucking can. Like he expels all his energy in like 4 minutes.
Well,
right?
bro, like
That's what makes him so exciting now.
I know, but
yeah.
even
It's like a
you
That-
watch
the
his
problem
shots.
against
You
DDP,
watch his
yeah.
shots, and they're not even like the best shots. But once he grabs just even your ankle,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's it.
Something. Yeah.
But that's like DDP too, though. Like,
Yeah,
he'll
fair.
fall,
Yeah.
and then he'll find a way to get to your ankle and take you down.
Yeah, yeah.
DDP's is like he's like clumsy, you know, like it's
He is, man. But
But it
he
works.
He
Yeah, we were
works.
talking about that. You know, when somebody just has such an awkward style that it's like harder to actually deal with them, even though.
yeah.
But that's the thing is,
they're
like,
so
Hamza-
bad they're good.
Yeah.
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 Hamzat will take him down, I'm sure. But like DDP even said in his interview, he's like, "Yeah, I'm probably gonna get taken down."
Yeah.
He's like, "But like, can you do that every round for 5 rounds,
rounds.
3 rounds?" I'd be a lot more.
Yeah.
On Hamza, yeah.
On, like I'd still probably go for DDP, 'cause
Wow.
but I think that I don't think.
Yeah. I think it all depends on Hamzat's gas tank.
Yeah. Well, he's working with that guy.
Sam Calavita. Yeah.
Apparently specifically for his gas tank.
Yeah.
You know, he also has a person with him 24/7 to make sure he doesn't overtrain.
No way.
Yeah, he has somebody who's like, "Yo, you're done training for the
I
day."
heard about that. That's crazy.
Yeah. I feel like we need one of those.
Yeah.
Because that's why he was getting sick so much, apparently. Like,
Yeah.
he just does not
He trained
stop.
5 times in one day, he said.
Yeah, like, and that's got to be like a tough style though. Like, you can build your gas tank, but we kind of saw that with McGregor too, where like he was an elite athlete,
For 8 minutes.
but he's still an elite athlete. But his body type, that is his fight style. Like,
Yeah.
he's a fast twitch.
Yeah.
So is Hamzat, man. Like, he uses energy at its max, and he's so strong, obviously. But how do you build a gas tank and also change his fight style a little bit, because like you can't fight 3 rounds the same way you fight 5.
Well, I wonder if that just
Or you
becomes
just
like,
don't worry about it and go.
or
I'm gonna
you
run
just
over
learn how to adapt, bro, and like be
Yeah.
able to be a different fight, like be able to
You
adapt
have-
to be a different fighter every single fight.
That's what I mean. You have to do that, because I feel like if he goes in there and fights it how he's always fought,
Yeah.
that's going to be either a first round win or there's no way he makes that 5.
Do you think his mindset's just like he's not worried about the 4th and the 5th?
Smash.
Yeah.
God,
You
you
know
can
what I
say
mean,
that,
though?
but you
Yeah.
must be, bro.
But it could be the confidence thing.
He wouldn't
that
be
he's,
working with
he's
Sam
always
Calvi,
worked.
Yeah, you wouldn't be working with that guy.
If he wasn't like a bit worried about it or thinking about it.
Well,
Yeah.
you can be like thinking about it without
Always
being
wanna
worried
level
about
up.
it. Yeah, he
Yeah,
doesn't strike me as a guy that that's super worried
Yeah.
about that. He's probably like, I could take him down and submit him in 3 minutes. I bet you if you asked him, like, could you do it? He'd be like 100%. And you kind of also have to have that,
Yeah.
because that's what's gotten you this far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't change everything, but you do have to make minor adjustments.
God,
always.
still the most iconic Hamza moment was when him and Darren Till was in his corner and they're just sitting on the fence of the octagon. Whenever it's
That
just
was
fucking.
gangster.
What fight was that, bro? Do you
I think
remember?
it was Gilbert Burns.
Oh, it was,
Yeah.
and that was that was his toughest fight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the thing, man. Like Burns can take him down, and Usman takes him down. I think DDP
Usman
especially.
never took him down.
Really?
Yeah.
DDP said in an interview that Usman took him down.
I watched the fight today.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess.
It was kind of like he dominated him on the ground in the first, and then
In
they
the
had, like,
first, it took him down like the last 30 seconds of the second, and then probably about a minute in the last minute in the third.
Yeah.
But like he was losing on the feet. Like Usman was landing the bigger
Yeah.
shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just crazy, bro. Like the volume in the second round, there was like 5 significant strikes from both of them. Like it was very, but also Usman took that fight in 2 weeks' notice, so
Yeah.
obviously he didn't have the gas tank too.
Yeah, and I don't think he pushes. Usman, I don't think is a guy that pushes the pace a crazy amount. Like he definitely pushes it, but like DDP will make you like work so hard.
Yeah.
So this will be interesting, man.
I
I'm so excited.
I like
for that fight.
DDP, like as like his personality, everything
think
like
he's so
that. He's
funny, man.
funny,
Yeah.
everything and stuff. But
I love him.
like all I think about is him versus Strickland, and I'm like, I don't think he had it, and that's against Strickland. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like
You don't think he won that fight?
it could go either way, but I just don't think like. I think this fight's a lot like he's fighting a lot tougher dude than Strickland, in my opinion.
I would agree.
But, man,
But
also
it's different.
It was just
It's
two
different.
awkward ass fucking styles.
Yeah, that's probably why it wasn't like.
Yeah, fair.
But then they fought him again and they did way better. No.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Also, like, how do you fight Strickland? Like, nobody's really figured it out yet. How to like beat him consistently? Like, he's got an awkward style. He obviously he's very
Herrera's
good
the
at
only
making
one who
fighting
made him
style.
look like bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like also going to that fight, we knew I was like he reaches all the time for that jab. It's like Pereira's gonna try to come over the hook, and it's exactly what he did. And it's like
He wasn't doing bad until he got cracked.
Yeah.
Like he was like backing him up, and I wouldn't say he was winning, but
yeah.
he was doing all right.
But that, so who do we got for picks? You want to do
For
picks for
that
that
one,
fight?
I would say, fuck, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with not DDP.
You go with Hamzat? Okay, so we got
Yeah.
one for Hamzat.
I'm gonna have to say, fuck. I'm gonna go with DDP, mostly just because I'd rather see him win.
Yeah, I obviously think DDP is gonna win.
Sir is always picking with his heart.
I know. I can't help it.
It makes me nervous that you pick DDP because every
Yeah,
time you
I
pick
know.
somebody, they
I'm bad with that, bro.
True. Yeah, I'll go DDP by sheer will.
Sure will, bro.
Just yeah.
You guys see the video of him just like submitting 5 Gracie Jiu-Jitsu
Yeah.
black belts in a row in a quintet? Yeah.
Have you seen? So like one of his
Wild.
title fights in Africa, he was fighting a guy, and like the shit talk he was saying, he was like, maybe you'll. I saw that like the they did some lead up video with the guy with the son. I guess the guy's like kind of an absent father, and he's like, and the guy was like, I'm gonna be your daddy. He's like, maybe you'll be a better daddy to me than you were your son. And it was just like the guy's like, say it again. He's like, I just said it. Like his shit talk is crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Like
because he doesn't. It seems like he just doesn't give a.
yeah, he doesn't give a fuck.
bro.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck.
And I feel like you could get into Hamzat's head. Like I feel like he's a very emotionally driven man.
And if you get into his head and make him go nuts, then he's gonna expel
Yeah.
out all that
Yeah.
energy like really fast.
He
right?
literally wants to kill.
Yeah.
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 It's either that or he pulls the Holland and just chokes you out in fucking 30 seconds.
He could. That's the thing, man.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, he
totally
could,
could.
yeah.
He's got the submission ability
Yeah.
but also the size, right? Because like
DDP's a massive motherfucker.
Massive.
You're right.
Aspinall
dude.
was saying, he's
I
like, I was
forget about
playing
that,
around
bro.
with him, and he's like, he's the strongest. He's like, I didn't want to wrestle with him.
Forget about that. That is gonna make a big difference, bro.
Yeah. Because like Hamzat at 85, like you can see him. He didn't look any bigger than Usman at 85.
God, remember when we almost had, and I'm so happy this fight didn't happen, but remember it was almost Hamzat versus Nick Diaz,
Yeah,
bro?
oh my
like,
God.
oh my, dude,
That would have been a
that's
slaughtering.
Yeah.
that was like the UFC just fucking said, "Fuck you, buddy. We're gonna."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
about it,
God
though.
that fight didn't
Has
happen.
Diaz ever been submitted?
He would die.
We say
I
this,
think
but
he
like,
has early in his career.
He would die, bro.
or Hamzat wastes his energy in 3 minutes.
There's no chance, bro.
No.
I don't know. I love
There's
Nick
no
Diaz.
chance. I literally was like preparing for a funeral, dude. I was like, this sucks. I
It
don't
was
even-
kind of sad
It's
that
like,
they
wow, the
did that.
UFC really doesn't like him, eh?
It's sad, bro. It's sad. And then
But
that,
Diaz is a savage.
but yo, it's no. It's also crazy that the universe worked that way. Where I was like, oh well, now you're fighting Ferguson, which is a way better fucking fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, that could have been so bad.
They're
bro.
so savage. Hey, on your way out,
Here, take
fight
this.
this wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's
A
also
weight class
just
up.
that's the moniker of the UFC, right? They're like, yeah, like you want to be at the top, you gotta fight for it, and that's they're not shying away from admitting that that's their game plan. But it is wild to see like a guy who's 38 years old fighting a stud that's possibly contender like.
And just like the difference in their builds, bro.
Yeah.
Athleticism is just fucking insane.
Yeah.
well, like even with
Nick just has a triangle, bro. Fuck, that'd be crazy.
that's what I mean. It could happen in a parallel universe. It could happen.
That's
There
the
would be a
fight game.
1%
Yeah.
chance, bro.
Yeah.
But that was like that Burns versus who's the welterweight
Morales.
guy? Morales. And like, fuck, man, like you're fighting like an up and coming guy. He's undefeated. He's
Yeah.
crushing everybody. And Burns is, he at one point he was one of the best
Yeah.
welterweights, but now it's like it's tough, man. Like, do you want that fight? And like, I wonder if he wanted that as a test, because that's what you do, I guess, at the end of your career is like, can I still beat these guys? Sometimes maybe
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
But it's a
Well, I mean,
scary
also
fight.
at his point in his career, I'm sure he's making a fucking good amount of bank regardless of what fight they get.
I bet you that's why the UFC's like, you kind of should take this because
Yeah.
we're gonna pay you for it.
we're
Right?
gonna pay you, like good money, bro.
Yeah.
They've set up some guys bad though. BJ Penn versus Yair Rodriguez. That was slaughtering. Yeah. But that's a fight game. Like you feed the name that like the fans know.
Remember when Hoist
to the
Gracie
young
came
lion.
back and fought Matt Hughes?
I don't remember it, but I know it happened. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like so bad.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they just destroyed his legacy. Like it was so bad. Yeah.
I feel like that was with he didn't have like a gi on, right? Like
No,
he was.
no.
Yeah.
He didn't have a gi on.
Well, I remember the only time I remember him fighting is like with a gi on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, if I had my gi, bro, I would have won that shit.
When they used to make guys where if you had shoes on, you couldn't kick. It's like,
That's jokes. Remember the guy that wore one glove?
yeah.
Pat Smith. Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
Grab a hold
those
you
are
with one
wild
and hit it with
times.
the other.
God, I would not be fighting if it was back then, bro.
They'd make you fight 3 times in one night.
Yeah, and I'd be fighting 200-pound guys, bro. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
So I thought about that. I wonder, like, I read something on the
I'd be juiced.
Athletic Commission's website saying about like multi-fights. I wonder if you could sanction an amateur tournament in one night.
Well, don't they do that in
do
IMMAF?
it
But it's
in-
not one night; it's in one weekend.
I would do one night.
So I remember there was 8
I would
man-
hate to fight multiple
Why would you?
times in
Yeah,
one
but that's
night.
the thing is like, how can you perform twice? Like, if you have a hard fight, unless you run through everybody. Like,
Well, that's the
how do
thing.
you
One
do
guy,
that?
one guy has a really hard fight. The other guy has an easy fight. It's like, fuck, dude.
The
go.
I
MMA
wanna
gods
do
will
that.
decide.
I want to put that on.
I'd watch it,
And I'll do,
support
like-
you. But
10
won't do
grand to the winner or something. Like make it, you know what I mean? Like make it good, right?
damn, dude, you should do like Never Back Down 2.
Oh wait, I
Street
guess
fight.
amateur, so it'd be a donation.
Yeah, I guess.
Never Back Down 2, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beat down.
Never back down 3. You see that one?
No, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I
I
haven't
don't
seen
think
it.
I think I saw it one time, but it's just honestly, man. Every time
That
I
had,
watch the first one over and over again.
It had what's his name?
Yeah.
It's the same guy who's in Never Back Down 2, no?
Yeah, but who the
Michael-
one of the main characters was? Remember we seen him in Des Moines,
Oh, fuck.
Rockstar. Like
I know exactly what you're talking about, dude.
Yeah.
Why can't I think of his
like
name?
old, like OG.
Yeah. Blonde hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. What's
Josh Barnett.
Josh Barnett?
Yeah.
Was Barnett in the first one?
No,
Second one, wasn't he? No, I'm tripping. He was
third.
just in the third.
I know he's
yeah.
like big part of the third.
But he was in a couple other MMA movies too.
Yeah.
Josh Barnett. Yeah.
Isn't there like a fourth one now?
No.
Hope not.
Bro, they ruined it from the first to the second. Like,
Yeah,
the
they
budget
should've just
dropped
left it. They should've
so
just left
hard.
it.
But was the first one even a crazy budget, or was it just perfect story.
I doubt it was. I think it was just perfect in the time.
Yeah.
No,
know
but I
what I
remember
mean?
Seeing how much the budget dropped between the first and the second. It was crazy.
Like I love
crazy though
how they explained things and stuff, right? Like they were trying to bring on new MMA fans and stuff, so they like kind of did like tutorial.
Bro, I wouldn't be. I don't think I'd be fighting if I didn't watch that movie, bro.
Yeah.
I 100% wouldn't be.
You never know where inspiration's coming from.
Bro, like I've been blasting the Never Back Down soundtrack all week.
Yeah.
I see this guy. We pull up to the track and field. There's not even a speaker. He's just blasting it from his phone, just tying up his shoes.
Never Back Down playlist,
Yeah.
bro. Just type that shit in on fucking music.
Spotify,
Yeah. It's amazing.
Muay Thai and amateur used to do 4-man's tournaments all the time. Yeah. Well,
But that's 2 fights.
Yeah.
2 fights. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a big deal, but yeah, they sanctioned it somehow.
I think that'd be sick.
I think back then they could. I'm sure amateur MMA they did that too for a while.
And then obviously like in Iowa there was that tournament IFMAs or something, and then you do a bunch in a weekend. But
yeah, well, even in like European, like
2 in a night, it's pretty crazy. Glory had 6-mans back in the day. Remember Schilling won it the one time. That was crazy. Yeah.
Damn, boys, that was a good catch up.
Yeah.
I think the cameras are done, so we'll fucking call it there.
Oh, they're done?
Almost,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was good catch up. We're back. City Boys are back. Fucking sick, man. But yeah, hopefully I fight in October. Bobby fights September, and it's gonna be
then
fucking
Lars
keep
in
momentum
November.
going.
It's gonna be exciting, man. It's gonna be exciting.
And
yeah.
what?
Maybe Lars in November.
Fuck no.
Lars fights himself every day, so
Yeah, he's fighting.
I fight my
demons.
battles
fights his
every
demons.
single
He
day.
fights his demons every day. So
I just see red, bro. So
Well, it works. So many people. It works. So.
All right,
All right,
boys.
man.
All right, on that
fucking
note.
sick episode. Deuces.